Hey, good afternoon, guys. This is Jimmy from Primer is Best. I'm giving y'all exclusive access to a parts hoarder. Most of this, 90%, maybe 95% of the stuff in here is for Chevy C10s. Here's one of my recent trips to the junkyard. I got the instrument bezel and two headlight bezels, you know, for a square body round headlight. I didn't know it, but I really didn't need any more, did I? I'm just kind of looking around to see what parts I have for my 1980 Chevy C10 truck. That's over at GM 1038s on YouTube. And I was coming in here to check my glue traps as well. Just see what I got. I think that'll work for my 1980. I don't know if I have another one. Do I have another one? I think I do. I'll have to dig it out. I'm not going to waste y'all's time. This is metal. This might be plastic. That might be plastic. I don't know. I have to just dig. But anyway, I've shown you some of the steering. I'm going to show you some of the steering wheels I found strictly by accident. Forgot I had them. Honestly, this is a blue 4-bar. Now it's used. You can see there's no grain on it. If you've been watching my videos, I used to pull steering wheels off at junkyards all the time. Every time I went, which was like at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. And it's a blue one, but as you can see, it's well worn. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with it at all. This is a good steering wheel. See, I'm going over this. All this is still doesn't move, but it's got the blue horn cap with the bow tie. I mean, this would be good, but I mean, I think I must have been using this. I think I bought the steering wheel because of the steering wheel. I'd say the horn center was missing, and I just stuck this blue one on just so I can keep up with the emblem. This looks like the same kind of steering wheel that would, like on my 66 Chevy C10 truck, Almond Joy. So it would be what, 64, 65, 66? Didn't know I had it. This is a nice steering wheel. Now you're probably grossing out, but it just needs cleaned up. But this is just how I found it at the junkyard. This is how I used to find them. And it's got the red bow tie. Now the red one, when I was selling these steering wheels, I asked extra for the red. The red's hard to come by. Most of the time it's silver. But the red is, for me, was extremely hard to come by. And I always got a premium for whatever, you know, steering wheel it was on because of the red bow tie. A lot of people wanted the red bow tie. Here's another one, a blue one. Needs cleaned up. But see all that grain? This is not a good representation in this shed, guys. I don't have electricity to it, but see the grain? This was a low mileage. What would this be? Cavalier, I guess. But see, I mean, the grain is excellent. Excellent. Hardly worn, and that's why I pulled this off. Now, it needs cleaned up. Like I said, it's just from the junkyard. It's got the silver bow tie. This is from a 62 Impala. Remember, I used to be into Impalas. I've had like 13, 14, 15 of them. Chevy 62s. I was just strictly 62s. And Rob Pitts bought my last 62 Impala. Went by the name of Whitey. Check out this one. I don't think I've showed you this one. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Sorry guys, the wind's blowing. It's fixing to come up a storm. I was just looking real quick. Got the red bow tie. See how pretty and bright that is? And this is a good steering wheel. Anyway, I'm not selling them. I just wanted to show you what I found. And this, if you've been watching my videos for a while, this is off of an AMC, like a Jeep or a Cherokee, you know, an AMC product. the splines, this is the splines. Well, you can't. This is the splines. This right here. Those little grooves, if you're not familiar with it, those are splines. They go right on your steering column, and they're the same as a GM product. The same. You can interchange these. In the last days of AMC, they were, buying some Ford parts, some, GM parts to do a AMC. Of course, they're out of business now, but that's pretty sad because they made a good car. But anyway, I just thought I'd show you what I found by accident. I just wanted to share my joy with you. Maybe you know a lot about steering wheels. I've just been fooling with these for years. I haven't fooled with them in years, but I fooled with them for years. I would go and buy steering wheels off of junk cars, junk trucks, and I would clean them up, fix them up. Some steering wheels would be parts steering wheels in order to fix another one that was in better shape. I suspect that's probably what happened to this one, because the grain is gone. But I always, I'd take them to the rod run, and I'd sell them up there at the rod run, and it would just about, if it didn't, it just about paid for my whole trip at the rod run, you see. So I mean, I didn't have much money. Staying at the rod run, spring or fall in Pigeon Forge, is quite expensive. Well, let's just be honest. It's very, very expensive. The motel rooms are expensive, and you're not getting much at the motel room, to be honest with you. So, yep, I'd get steering wheels, and my wife and I would drive up there, and most of the time in my 62 Bel Air wagon or my 57 GMC truck that we named Old Mater. Man, that's a cool old truck. I wish I had that truck back in the condition that it was in when I sold it. Anyway, I'm telling you guys, the whole bed would just be full of steering wheels, and I would sell them all. There might be a few left out of the truckload, but I was at the time I was pretty popular up there. People would wait for me to show up with steering wheels, and they'd come by from me. And I'd had people say, Jimmy, I didn't know if you're showing or not. I'm glad you're here. I'm needing this or I'm needing that. Now I would get Fords, Chryslers, Oldsmobiles, not just Chevrolets, because a lot of people are into Oldsmobiles, Dodges, Ford Mustangs. I've had Ford Mustangs, Mercury steering wheels. If it was a decent looking steering wheel at the time, I'd yank it off, clean it up, put it make it look the best I can, and then my wife and I'd take it up there and sell them. But I got to tell you, the Chevrolets sold quick. Chevrolets and GMCs, they sold quicker than the Fords and stuff. But I'm saying I would always try to have a variety. So this is I'll just show you around real quick. Got me a couple of seats. This one's, my goodness, this one's out of Moon Pie. This one's out of, guys, I can't remember. I don't know. But I got some old crusty door panels. I'll be using this Chevrolet dash cover for my 1980. Got me some wheel well moldings. All this stuff is used. There's nothing new. I got some tailgate trim, as you can see, and see what else. Oh, I got some rocker panels. There's a couple of more steering wheels back there. Maybe if I opened up a store, we could both see, right? I'm trying to remember everything. There's a grill up there. I'm trying to remember all this. So, see, I got some trim back here. There's nothing in here worth stealing. It's all used. If you needed this stuff and broke in, why, you're needing it pretty bad, because it ain't worth nothing really. But to me it is, because I put used parts on my stuff. But there's nothing worth crying over, really. It is, but it isn't, you know what I mean? I hate for somebody to have to answer to the Lord for breaking into anything I have, because you're not getting much. But at the same time, like I said, you know, I can use it. I got this glove box cover because isn't that a pretty color from a square body? Oh yeah, I got this. This might be for my GMC. It's the gauges. I'm doing this video so I can remind myself of what's in here. There's some door edge guard, some visors, sun visors. Some of my son's toys are in here, some of them from back in the day. But anyway, I'm talking about nothing, aren't I? Got some fan shrouds. I need to remember that. Might need that stuff. There's another tailgate thing. I mean, I took it off of the 1984 C10 truck, Big Red. That's what that come off of. And there's my other. This was the original grill on my 66 C10 truck, Almond Joy. And if you're not familiar with any of these terms, I always name my trucks. And you can, you know, go to Primer Is Best and do the little search. Magnifying glass, type in whatever you want to, 66 Almond Joy or whatever, and you know, it'll bring it up. You can kind of watch it from the beginning if you're interested. I don't. Oh, there. Yeah, there's my bumper. I got this. This is new for my 1980. I got to get the bumper braces and the license plate holder, but that's a long time off. The 1980 needs a motor and transmission and all that. So, but I'm slowly gathering up parts. That's how I work. I slowly gather up parts. There's my 15 by 10 vet rally wheels for 5-on-5 bolt pattern. And anyway, it's just, guys, it's just all used stuff. So, but my neighbors keep an eye on my place. There's a lot of police personnel that live in my neighborhood, and plus we got cameras and we got Ring doorbells. We got all kinds of things to make. I've never had any problem. I have a lot of folks that's in the. I have a lot of friends that's in the police department, and they keep an eye on my place. You know, so Mrs. PIB and I. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I didn't mean to bore y'all to death. And like I said, I was checking my glue traps. As long as there's just bugs, we're okay. I'm just checking for mice. See, there's nothing in here. These was here this past summer. They're still sticky, so I just let them sit there. Got me some mirrors. Anyway, oh, some vent windows. Yep, those are handy to have. Those little stobs at the bottom, or, you know, where you open up the window, they're bad to break. So I try to keep one or two good ones on hand if I can. Guys, y'all have a great day. Thanks for watching. My name is Jimmy, and you're watching Primer Is Best. Big parts hoarder. But it's like I keep telling, you know, it's like I keep telling Brian, you know, GM 1038 and sometimes Tim Dixon. These steering wheels, for example, I'll use this for an example. These steering wheels, you know, everything now is airbag. You know, all new cars and trucks have airbags. And I told my wife, when we were getting these off, I don't know, these steering wheels are probably 25 years old, if not older, maybe 30. And, you know, especially with the nice grain and stuff, they're really old. And I told him, I said, you know, I keep telling him, I said, get what you can now at the junkyard, because in a few years, they won't be there. I mean, even clunked out ones, they won't be there. So get what you can now, and you know, hang on to it. So if you buy an old square body truck, or you buy an OBS truck, this came off of one of my friend's trucks, and I bought it. If you buy a nice OBS truck, you know, or an OBS truck that needs a few parts here and there, it saves you a ton of money, you know, by having used. I can't believe anyway. My point is, grab what you can. Y'all can laugh at me, whatever you want to. Parts hoarder, blah, blah, blah. It's not the first time somebody's laughed at me, but when I need a part, chances are I have it. I don't have to go around driving all over the countryside trying to find a part for a square body or, you know, whatever. I have mostly square bodies the last several years. Y'all have a great day. God bless y'all. Thanks for watching. I'm going to dig in here and see if I can find a mate to that. I don't know if I have it, but we'll see. But I thank you for watching. My name is Jimmy. You're watching Prime It Is Best on YouTube. It's a beautiful day, but it's fixing to rain. I always say that in the videos, but it is. It's fixing to rain. The wind's coming up. That's why the wind's blowing. It's blowing it in. I'm also on Facebook, Prime It Is Best, and Instagram, Prime It Is Best. I got a Sega YouTube channel called Man on a Budget. I'm on Instagram, Man on a Budget 1. Y'all have a blessed day. Pray to the Lord. Ask Him to forgive you for your sins. I do every day, every few minutes. I'm asking the Lord, please forgive me for my sins. I've had so many sins. Really, I'm loaded up. You know, I tell the Lord all the time, truckload after truckload of sins that I've done, knowingly doing it, knowingly sinning, and I'm so sorry. And I keep telling the Lord, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me, Lord. Don't correct me when you're angry, because if you do, nothing would be left of me, right? If He gets angry enough, you're gone. If the Lord can swallow up lots and lots of people, just let them sink into the ground when they were against Moses. I mean, the Lord can do anything. Lightning can strike, whatever. Anyway, pray to the Lord, ask Him to forgive you for your sins. Please like and subscribe to this video, guys, and my YouTube channel, Prime It Is Best and Man on a Budget. I'm trying to figure out if I even want to keep this channel going. I know I mentioned a lot, but one more time, I'm fixing to have knee surgery. By this time you see this, I've already had knee surgery. I won't be able to walk very much, and then when this one kind of heals up, I'll be doing the other side. So it's gonna, y'all will determine if I keep the YouTube channel going or not, Prime It Is Best and Man on a Budget. Because for a while now, I've been thinking about just quitting. So, and you know, because it doesn't really, I've done it so long, I've got over 2,000 videos, and you know, I'm still a small channel. If you want to support me to keep the channel going, like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. The little subscribe button's right there on the right. Subscribe, just click it with your mouse, whatever, finger, whatever. Let me know you subscribed, and you know, give me the thumbs up. That tells YouTube to push my videos out further. Maybe I'll get some more subscribers. It's a small channel, and like I said before, some folks start a YouTube channel and 2 weeks later, you know, they're way out there, and I'm proud for them. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that they're doing well, but you know, I've just been doing this so long, guys. I'll be honest, I'm starting to kind of get burnt out. So if you want me to keep going, support me. Don't just watch the videos and then go to someone else's. Support me by subscribing. Hit the notification button when I put a video on. Watch it. You know, that's how I get paid. You know, which ain't much. I'll tell you, it's not much at all. Most people wouldn't even fool with the YouTube videos that I do because I don't get much at all. But what's been keeping me going all these years, guys, is so many friends that I have made. That's it. I mean, it's not the money. I mean, money's great, but is the amount that my wife and I make on here, it's not worth the trouble. So, like I said, if you want to support me, fine. And if you don't, that's okay too. That'll help me make a decision to keep the channel going or not. Y'all have a blessed day. I'll be praying for y'all. Take care. God bless y'all. See y'all in the next one, hopefully. If you like and subscribe, I will. See y'all later.